The best creatives in the world are the ones who have the most capacity to confront their fear of not being enough. It is just like an unwritten rule of life that some of your greatest ideas are wrapped neatly within the fear of not being enough. Because if you think about it, it makes so much fucking sense. You are trying to bring something to life that only you can see. Something you don't have a roadmap for. Something that you have no idea how it's going to work. You are also then battling with your own great taste. You have such a superior idea of what this needs to entail, how beautiful it can be, how much it can give back to the world and be an asset to people that find it and resonate with it. And the creators who are the most seen, who have their work in the hands of the most people, who are making the impact that they know deep down in their soul they're here to make, they are just simply people who have learned to build their capacity to make the fear of not being enough so safe to feel that they create the thing anyway, which then in turn builds their skill of being able to be seen, builds their skill in creating and making things tangible. They are not more healed than you. They have not fixed their trauma. They have not gotten rid of their fears. They are simply people who know that part of the creative process is in confronting your fears. For example, in my own life at the minute and in my own business, I am feeling this call to create slightly different types of content as well as the value that I provide. I'm an eldest daughter. I'm so good at providing value and being the advice and the therapist of the group and etc. etc. But that is not my entire personality. Like, I love my wardrobe as my self-expression and my personal style as this tool of being able to actually embrace my fear of being more seen as myself, more expressed, a little more unmasked. And I'm wanting to create these types of videos again where I like put an outfit together. And for whatever reason, because I have such a high vision for myself around what I know it feels like to dress authentically as myself, every time it comes to creating these series, and I have done multiple versions of these series, I end up kind of falling off the bandwagon. I get caught up in the stress loop of, is it good enough? How are people going to receive this? Is this a cool enough outfit? To the point where I then just disconnect from the joy of the creative vision I had in the first place, because my capacity to feel that fear of not being enough is something I actually need to work on. What I'm trying to say is, if you want to get better at embracing your fear of being seen and actually creating more of the ideas that you have in your head into tangible experiences for other people to buy and experience, you have to get better at building your capacity to embrace that discomfort that sits around your best ideas. This isn't about healing yourself. This isn't about fixing your fears. This isn't about getting rid of things. This is simply about learning to build the capacity to move with fear, with discomfort, with the unknown, instead of utilizing it as evidence that there is something missing, broken, or wrong about you. So if that resonated, hi, I'm Meg, and I help ambitious female artists, creatives, dreamers like yourself